Well, author and former news correspondent Donald Vandemark has interviewed countless public figures, from the political and the powerful to the rich and famous. And among those elite, he has discovered that there is a select group who are surprisingly aware, dutiful, and more importantly, happy. And Vandemark takes a deeper look into their success in his new book called Good Among the Great. He's joining us live on the show this morning to tell us all about it. This is the book here. It's got a very cool cover. You've got a couple of chairs and that one red standout with the halo over it. And it's a great sort of captivating cover. First of all, let's talk about who you interviewed in the book. Warren Buffett, I mean, heads of companies, very successful people. And you basically say you realized that there was sort of a subset of highly successful people. What were you able to find out in this book?
Well, most of these characters who are high achievers, they're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are awful, actually.
Yeah.
But then there are a few who are egalitarian, they care about others, they actually devote their lives to wider causes. They're really the good among the great. And after a while, I had collected a list of personality traits, and I was reading Abraham Maslow, the great psychologist from the 20th century, and in one of his books he had a list as well of personality traits of those he considered the healthiest psychologically, the top 1%. It was the same list.
No kidding.
So I thought there's a book because some of these characters embodied these traits.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, when they think of really successful people, there's that misconception that they're self-absorbed, maybe selfish, they're not really good at maybe sort of dedicating themselves to a cause, but you really found out, especially in this book, that that's not always the case, which is good to hear.
Yeah.
So
some of these people, they're the ones whose accomplishments endure over time. They're respected by their competitors in their industries, or if it's a politician, by their competitors in that world. And they happen to care about the rest of the world. And there's some other more subtle traits. For instance, one of them is that they're unaffected. They're their own person. They don't let the zeitgeist and everyone else's thought patterns and the media really influence them. They are their own persons, and they chart their own paths.
All right, so besides being unaffected, what do you think are some of the other characteristics, similar characteristics you found in these people who are happy and grounded?
Well, one of the things is that they are creative.
Okay.
All of them had wonderful hobbies or home lives. Some of them were great cooks, or they loved to garden. They were always interested in having time out, letting the analytical reasoning mind that we all are paid to use every day, that's all suspended. So they had really good downtime.
Okay.
That was one other element. Another one is they're experiential. So they don't sit on the couch. They're not couch potatoes in life. They go skiing. They might go skydiving. They travel to other cultures. They try new foods.
Yeah.
They're interested, and therefore they stay interested as they get older. You know, they keep up with technology, even though it baffles us sometimes. They still try new stuff.
Well, there's some great sort of tips for people to try to, you know, find that sort of balance in their everyday lives as well. So we appreciate you sharing this with us. We want to let our viewers know that the book, The Good Among the Great, is available right now.